What is good, my reflections? What is good, my babies? Hit the like and subscribe button. You are over here with Top Radio. Oh, shout out to me, okay? When I say me is him is me, we won, okay? Shout out to you, reflection. So with that being said, we are here to talk. This week we've been talking a lot about retribution, okay? So what is retribution? Retribution is basically shit, that karmic cycle. Now down here on this planet, I guess they would call it like when you do a crime or whatever and they come back, that retribution, okay? But think about the infinite signal. The infinite sign. The infinite sign, it's never ending. It keep coming back. It's just a cycle of energy that keeps coming back. So think about it like that. Retribution. It's the same thing. Okay. Roll up, pop up. You over here with Top Radio. So with that being said, reflection. In part one, we was talking about Caroline, and we was talking about Brittany. Now Brittany got dominion over, which means she controlled the left side. Now Caroline can control the right side. In our last video, Caroline had got into a couple of things. Caroline needed a little assistance over there in her kingdom, baby. So she went over there to Brittany, and because Brittany reaches far, baby. It's far like the Nile River. So next thing you know, but Brittany didn't really have dominion over there where Caroline was. She was like, now where you said? Shit, now I ain't even got no reach over there like talking about, but I think we can extend that shit. Okay, so next thing you know, this is part two reflection. Next thing you know, in part one, they was talking about Brittany was basically, if you haven't seen, you really got to go see. I'm trying to do you a little briefer. Okay, we was talking about if Brittany had went to another if Caroline had went to another spiritual worker, how Brittany could make her reach far over there to help Caroline in her dominion. Now, this is part two. Let's say Caroline had went and Caroline had another spiritual worker that she be going to in her area or whatever like that. The game changed and the rules are a little bit different. It don't stay the same. So this is what happened, reflection. This is how it go. So if they already been working with their own spiritual worker, their own spiritual healer, whatever you want to call it, depending on what they into, okay, in their area, the rules change a little bit. Caroline could feel like they not putting in enough, that they intent, baby, ain't strong enough. They intentions ain't getting the job done, baby. Okay, so next thing you know, Carolyn said, listen, I appreciate your herbs. I gave you the offerings. I burnt the incense. I took the ritual baths, all that shit you told me to do. But I need some more reach. I need a little intent, baby, that's a little stronger around here, okay? Shout out to Brittany over there. So she went over there to Brittany and the left side, because through the ethers, they already know Brittany, y'all get what I'm saying, her reach is far like the Nile River. So with that being said, reflection, Brittany was like, okay, so I can make the reach far, whatever, but hey, you already went to anybody else? And Brittany was like, yeah, I got this spiritual worker that I work with where I'm from in this particular dominion already. Okay, so the game changed. So next, Brittany got to be like, okay, so in order for me to come and help you, we ain't no can'ts in there, but I can't overrule unless you want to go against cosmic law. Because technically that person already kind of took them under their wing. So it's like you finna come steal. It's different than taking them under your wing and stealing them from somebody else's wing and putting them under yours, baby. It's a little different, but it's possible. It's possible, a little difficult, but it's possible, baby. So anyway, next thing you know, reflection. They said, Teresa, let me find out. No, I don't. Reflection. I'm telling you about Brittany and Caroline. Teresa is not in the story, all right? So next thing you know, Caroline went over there to Brittany, right? And she like, yeah, I got this spiritual work. I've been giving my little offerings, woo. So Brittany in her head, she gotta come up with a whole nother game plan, because she was thinking she was just finna take them on their wing. They was finna go over there and get this retribution together. Okay, we finna get this karmic justice. We finna balance it all out. Hey, finna balance it all out, because they thought she was alone. Okay, because you never know who working with who though. Reflect, you just never know. Okay, so with that being said, though, reflection, she went over there to Brittany, and Brittany was like, in part one, Brittany could just give out the offering, but not this time, because this person is already technically under somebody else's wing. You get what I'm saying, reflection? They already under somebody else's wing. So the game is a little different. Reflection. Okay. So with the game being a little different and them already being under somebody else's wing, you're going to have to get them from under that person's wing. Okay? That's like, okay, That's like somebody that's in let's say I had my own kingdom, okay? Let's say, well, let's not use me, let's use Brittany. Brittany got her own kingdom, right? If another spiritual worker wants to come and take that person from under their wing, it's about balance. What are you going to, that means you're going to have to give something. You're going to have to give them something that is of equal value. And some people, depending on which kingdom you dropping in, especially the magic kingdom, maybe over there in the ethers, those souls reflection, I heard it ain't nothing you can give Mama Sita over there for them. I heard it ain't nothing, it's nothing that you could balance them out, baby. So that means you're going to have to go on ahead. It's time to, yeah. So, then you got to go back and you got to think, is Brittany Kingdom worth risking her reach all there? Is it really worth risking going against this other spiritual worker? Because the game different in this. It's different because they already under their spiritual wing. Even though Brittany may be more powerful and her intent may be way more stronger than that other spiritual worker. Okay? And that goes to it too. How strong is your intentions? Okay? So, Brittany, not only that, what Brittany gonna have to do, Brittany gonna have to cut all this shit out. I mean, Caroline gonna have to cut all ties with that spiritual worker. Yes, they gonna have to cut all ties. When I say all ties, I mean cut them all off. Cut them all off. No more offerings. No more, you get what I'm saying, your herbs and shit. And you get what they say, you can do what you want to do. Well, people make time for what they want to make time for. That means this person may be convenient going getting this done, but if you really want to do something else, you will find another way to get what you need to get. You get what I'm saying? Reflection. It's about how strong your intentions are. Okay, how loyal are you? Okay, loyalty goes a long way. So, think about it like that, reflection. Remember, even like with some people, they'll be like, I don't have the money, but my face card is always good. Some people, when your face card is bad, it don't matter how much money you got. Some people still won't mess with you. You get what I'm saying? It's just the face card. Loyalty goes a long way. Your words go a long way. Okay, so back to the story. So now, Caroline, she got to cut out. Brittany told her she got to cut all ties. You got to cut all ties because I'm finna take you on this wing. And this person they may feel like it's nothing that I could balance it all out for you. Especially if you are, some people don't know how powerful they are, reflection. You get what I'm saying? They don't know how big their agenda is. They hadn't all the way, you get what I'm saying, rose just yet. But the other person, they can see your light in your baby. They can see it all in your reflection. Okay, and some people are trying to keep you at a certain chapter because they know once you go get to that other chapter, baby, you ain't gonna need their ass because you have risen, baby. You have awakened in this motherfucker, reflection. Shout out to you. Hit the like and subscribe button. You up here with Tom Radio. We talking about cosmic law, retribution, and that do you believe in magic? Okay, we at the night school. So with that being said, reflection, Carolyn got to cut out all ties. It don't got to be communication, but you got to cut off all those offerings. Okay, you got to cut off all financial ties. Okay, so with that being said, now Brittany finna get ready to go up under this spiritual wing. She finna get ready and do this retribution, this hurricane. Okay, but that other spiritual worker, they gonna know you to cut off all ties. They gonna know, because in the astros, in the ethers, you may not know that Brittany and that other spiritual worker, they in the ethers going at it. You may not know, because Brittany may not have told Caroline that. Brittany may have not told Caroline that, but the whole time, Caroline not even knowing that Brittany and the other spiritual worker is in the ethers, not playing. They ain't having this and it's whatever, baby. It's whatever. Okay. So this, I'm trying to tell you how it go, reflection. Okay, so that's how they go right there. As above, so below. The war start up there, then it jump down below. But they done already got it on in the Astros, baby. They done already in the Astros. And I ain't talking about this one. I'm talking about that in the Astros. They done already hit heads in the Astros, reflection. They done already went to war in the Astros. Okay, so they done already, it's already understood in the Astros that this spiritual worker, Brittany, is nothing that you can give me for this person. It ain't no you finna take me. And they like, oh yes, we are. Oh yes, yeah. All offerings, all this finna be cut off because they are finna get up under this eagle, baby, and rise like a phoenix in this motherfucker, baby. Shout out to them. Okay, so that's how that go right there, reflection. So, if you are already working with a spiritual worker, the rules are a little different. It gets a little more complicated because that person now, they're literally like finna have to, you get what I'm saying? Whose intent is the strongest, okay? Literally like that. So that's how that go, reflection. I want to come over here and I don't want to make the video too long. I want to come over here and talk about divination and what really goes on in the magic kingdom, or the kingdom of magic, however you want to put it, reflection. Because a lot of people receive karmic justice, and they really don't understand what's going on. Or some people will go to certain spiritual workers, certain spiritual healers, and they don't know these people be trying to keep them in certain chapters when they were supposed to already turn the next chapter. Okay, they in the background though. They in the back, reflection. Okay, but they don't know when they in the back, it's somebody in the back of them looking too, reflection. So it's kind of like that. Okay, it's kind of like that. I love to use Caroline and Brittany in these story times, reflection. After I get done telling you these story times about Caroline and Brittany, you gonna want to know them personally. You gonna be like, listen, I need to meet Caroline and I gotta meet Brittany. Can you tell them to come on camera just one time to Arethea? Because like, what was they really out there doing in the left and in the right, baby? The right side of the kingdom and in the left side of the kingdom. True stories. So with that being said, reflection, until next story time, Ashe.